Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy D Lloyd back with episode 10 of our Marshall University Dynasty. This week your 5-3 Thunder and Herd picked up their first commitment of the season, played easily. It's been a while, but we finally got one. As you can see his stats right here on the screen. He's only a 62 overall lineman, but he's something. Right here I just real quickly just showed you the three people I had on visits last week. The three players were Nick Towns, Lamont Smith, and Nicholas Watson. Also, the player that I jumped to number one on the list is Allen Denman. That quarterback I just showed you really quick. He had 85 throwing power, 78 throwing accuracy, as well as 84 speed. We just moved up to number one on his list. Hopefully we can go ahead and snag him. He hasn't requested an official visit yet, but hopefully that comes up before the season ends, because we need to bring him in before the season ends. And if we're going to probably get him, I'm sure another team will jump in and try to take him after during the offseason. This game we are playing UAB. They are 2-6. As you see, they have been struggling all season. So it's really a game that we really needed to come in and win, especially if we want to just keep what we're going to Conference USA. We're trying to win a Conference USA title, so we need to go ahead and win this one right here. And you see Angelo Jean-Louis with his first catch of the game off a deep bomb. Then we come back the very next play, hand the ball to Kevin Grooms, and he breaks a 19-yard run. Sets up a 3rd and 4 later on in the drive. We throw the ball to Infinapple, and he gets pushed out at about the 4-yard line. And that sets up a 1st and goal situation for the Thunder and Herd. They hand the ball off. They give it to KG, Kevin Grooms, and he does nothing else but get in there for a touchdown. His 16th touchdown on the season. And that puts the Thunder and Herd up 7-0 at home. First possession for UAB, they come back and they throw the ball to the tight end Backman, and he goes down to a 27-yard gain.
Right now, this quarterback, when he's calling play action,
they come down later in the drive. It's 1st and 10. He hands the ball off to the running back Darren Reeves, and I don't know what that was. He just ran into his own lineman and just pretty much laid down on the floor for us. So it was an easy play for us. They come down 3rd and 15, and he goes nowhere. And they do have to punt the football to Marshall. So here we go. We're trying to get the ball to Kevin Grooms on the screen, and he decides to do a nice shovel pass, and that allows us to lose 7 yards on the game. Now 3rd and 17. We're going to have to try to throw the ball deep in order to get the first down. He sees Angelo Jean-Louis, but it is dropped. Another drop for Angelo. Those last 2 weeks have not been his week. And he should have caught that. It was no contact at all. Should have been a touchdown possibly. And right here you see the safety, Derek Mitchell, come up with the drop pick. And now 3rd and 10. They're looking to throw it deep. And this time it is picked off by Derek Mitchell. They run the same play. This time he capitalized on it. He returns it to about the 37-yard line and puts Marshall in prime position to go ahead and score another touchdown. Rakeem Kettle goes with the play fake. He rolls. He starts scrambling. He decides to run with it. Gets a gain of 6 yards on the play. Now 3rd and 4. They run a slip screen to Kevin Grooms. He catches it. He's running, but he cannot get to a first down as he is brought down 1 yard short. Forces a 4th and 1 for Marshall. We go ahead and decide to go for it. We hit him with the sweep, and he just stumbles for a first down. And that keeps the Marshall drive alive. Right here we go with the wishbone. We've been running this perfection almost all year, but this time it is a fumble, as that was a bad play by me. I don't know why I was trying to pitch that, but that was a terrible play. And we do turn the ball over to the Blazers. They get the ball. They're now trying to go ahead and score or get something going. And that was a nice catch by Devontae Scott on the sideline, but it does force a 3rd and 8. He throws the ball this time. He throws right back to Devontae Scott, but he is inches short, as that they have to punt the ball. Another 3 and out. UAB's offense has been terrible in the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, we come out. We run the option. He pitches it to Kevin Grooms, and he breaks the tackle. Look at him go. He's going to go down, and I try to back juke. That did not pay off, but he does get a gain of 16 yards and a Marshall first down. We come back the next play. Demetrius Evans. He's probably been our most sure-handed receiver this year. Not the flashiest, but he hasn't been dropping passes at all. This time we do hit Angelo Jean-Louis. He catches this one and gains a 14-yard, and that sets up a 1st and goal situation for the Thunder and Herd. After 2 failed plays, we come down on 3rd and goal. This time we hand it off to Remy Watson, and he gets in for the touchdown. His first carry of the game goes for a touchdown. So our field of running backs, our stable of running backs have been very good this year. UAB, they're going a very quick 3-and-out once again, and we get the ball back on our side of the field. So we're trying to make a play. Right there, we lost 3 yards. Here we go. We go with the option. This time he pitches the ball to Kevin Grooms, and look at this. He has room to run, and he's going to run all the way down to about the 3-yard line. A gain of 46 on the play, and Kevin Grooms at that point goes over 100 yards. The very next play, why not give it right back to him, and he goes in untouched for another Marshall touchdown. Second touchdown in the game, 17th on the season. He is closing in on the season record, which is 23. Right now, we are up 21-0. UAB is desperately trying to score, get on the board before halftime. Before this game is just a blowout. Right here, they go with another play fake, the exact same play on the opposite side, and it works. On back-to-back plays that they gave, getting 18 right there. This time they hand it off to Darren Reeves, and he tries to cut back. He loses a yard on the play. Now 3rd and 11. The Blazers need to convert on this. They throw it to Darren Reeves, and he catches it, but he is brought down 1 yard short, and that causes a 4th and 1. Right now, UAB does decide to take the field goal, but it is short, however, just barely short, as they turn the ball over on downs to the Marshall Thunder and Herd. We come back on next play, go play action. We throw the ball to Angelo Gene Lewis, and he comes down with a 16-yard catch and a Marshall first down. 2 plays later, we hand the ball, and this is dropped by Angelo Gene Lewis. He makes a great play, then he comes back and messes up like that. We need him to be way more consistent, but he is a freshman. We do have time. Right here, we try to throw to Angelo Gene Lewis, and it is picked off. And just look at that. There is no catching him at all. We decide to tackle him in the end zone. That's just being a poor sport, but they do return it for a pick 6. As UAB finally gets on the board, 21-7 at this point in the game. First play of our next drive, we're trying to make it for it. We see we're going deep, and this time it is picked off again on 2 picks on back-to-back plays for Rakeem Cato. And that gives UAB a chance to cut this lead to 21-14 going into halftime. You see Brown, he drops back and he hits Jackie Williams on the slant route. Coming right back on 2nd and 3rd. He's trying to look for a receiver, and that is underthrown. Incomplete, causes a 3rd and 3. Right now they decide to hand off to Darren Reeves. He breaks 1 tackle, and we miss on the dive, and now they're going to run all the way down to about the 26-yard line. And that puts UAB in a good position to try to get some points up on the board. And you see that post corner route, and Devontae Scott is down at about the 7-yard line. Austin Brown, he doesn't find anybody, and he is brought down. That is a coverage sack for the Thunder and Herd. 42 seconds left in the game, in the half. And 2nd and goal. This time they throw it in the corner, and it is caught by Jamarcus Nelson as he drags his feet in for a UAB touchdown. That cuts the lead to a 7-point game. Right now, Marshall's trying to go ahead and score before halftime, and they throw to Angelo Gene Lewis. He gets his feet in bounds and goes out of bounds. Now, 2nd and 1. Rakeem Cato, he drops back. He throws it deep, and it is caught by Angelo Gene Lewis on the deep route as he is trying to make up for his previously dropped passes. But it does set up a 1st and goal. We can hand the ball to Kevin Grooms, and he runs down to about the 3-yard line. We do call a timeout with 11 seconds left, our last timeout of the half. Rakeem Cato, he drops back. We're trying to put the ball in there. He's scrambling. He's rolling. He tries to dump it out to Demetrius Evans, and he does not get in the end zone, and we are out of timeouts. That was poor time management on the Marshall's part, and we did not score any points going into halftime. You see, stat-wise, we dominated the game, but turnovers once again has allowed them to stay in this one, and there's really no excuse for that. We really should be dominating this game. Right now, UAB gets the ball first in the 2nd half, and they are trying to make something happen. They do have the opportunity to come and actually tie the game up after we were up 21-0 early on. But right here, 2nd down, they cannot convert. Now 3rd and 1. Trying to get the first down, the handoff to Darren Reeves. He bounced outside, but he is brought down short as he loses a yard on the play. They do got to punt the ball to Marshall. So now Marshall is trying to go ahead and put some get some breathing room, get some points on the board. Hand it off to Kevin Grooms. He's the workhorse. He already established himself as the man. As you see at this point, he already has 16 carries in the game. We decided to go with the triple option. And Cato fumbles the football, but it is recovered by Kevin Grooms. As we do have to punt the ball, but we do prevent them from getting the ball around midfield. Now first down, they throw it to Dan Reeves, and he had a block, but he just refused to cut back inside as he goes out of bounds after a gain of 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3, they run the QB read option, and he gets brought down for a gain of 5. It looked like he had room to run for a little bit, but a nice shoestring tackle by Marshall. They go with their favorite play. This is UAB's bread and butter. You could tell this already. This is probably like the 4th time running it so far in this game, but every time it has got them a first down. Now 1st and 10 later on in the drive. They throw the ball to another out route, this time to Kennard Backman, the tight end. He gets 7 on the play. Now 2nd and 3. They hand the ball off, this time to the backup running back. He's making moves, and he goes all the way down to the 6-yard line. And that sets up a 1st and goal opportunity for UAB with a chance to tie the game up. This right here, Bashir Coles gets brought down inches short of the touchdown. They go 2nd and goal. They hand off to Dan Reeves, and he gets brought down for a 3-yard loss. That is a huge play for Marshall, which sets up this 3rd and goal. And Austin Brown has nowhere to go, and he is brought down for the sack. And Marshall survives that scare right there, where they had a very good opportunity to tie the game up, but instead they let it go for 3, and that brings the game 21-17. Right here, I'm showing the kickoff. There's only 2 reasons why I'm showing you a kickoff. It's either a fumble or there's a nice return, and right here is one of your nice returns. This is a touchdown. Darryl Roberts, he is going to bring that all the way to the crib for a touchdown, much needed touchdown for Marshall, a 98-yard kick return. And that puts Marshall back up 28-17, now up 11 as the 3rd quarter winds down. They hand the ball off to Dan Reeves on their next possession, and he runs for a very nice game. And that gives them a 1st down. He is running hard in the 2nd half. Right now they go with the handoff to Dan Reeves. This time he is brought down the yard short, which forces a 3rd and 8 with 6 minutes left in the ball game. Right now, Austin Brown, he's dropping back. He has plenty of time, and he is throwing the ball deep, but this time it is picked off by Darryl Roberts. He gets a kickoff return for a touchdown, and now an interception, but he could not return this one for a touchdown. But still, very great 2nd half for Darryl Roberts. This time we go with Cato on the QB option, and he stumbles for a 1st down. 28-17. We're just right now just trying to go ahead and score. We could score, we could really put a huge lead, and something that UAB most likely will not be able to come back from if we are able to come back with a touchdown. Right here, we go with the weak side pitch to Kevin Grooms, and look at this. He had all the room in the world to run out for a 29-yard gain. Now 2nd to go, we pitch it out this time. He has nowhere to go as he gets laid out, which forces a 3rd and goal from about the 13-yard line. Kettle, he drops, and this time he does decide to just go ahead and check the ball down to Remy Watson and go and take the 3. We did not want to force a turnover in this situation, but any type of points was going to help us out. Now 31-17, Austin. Oh, look at that throw, and that is going to go all the way down to about the 37-yard line. Austin Brown with a nice throw. This one was, I don't know what that was actually. It was a bubble screen, and they decided to throw it, and my lineman just was there. If he would have picked that off, that would have been game for sure. Right now, Austin Brown, he does find a wide open receiver, Jay Davis, down the middle of the field for a gain of 21 yards. And at this point, UAB is in position to try to go ahead and score and get the football back. And we bring down Dan Reeves this time for an 8-yard gain. Now 3rd and 1. A big play for UAB, and they get everybody full with the QB. And he goes down for a gain of 7, and that causes a 2nd and goal. Now 2nd and goal, they're looking. He throws on the slant, and he beats our defender one-on-one. Devontae Scott, 4-yard touchdown pass from Austin Brown. and UAB is within 7 points, but they did decide to kick the ball deep and rely on stopping this run game. But you see Kevin Grooms right here just breaking it all the way to the outside, and he goes down to about the 35-yard line, and that ended the game right there. They couldn't stop the clock. He went ahead and ran the time down. You see him right there, Kevin Grooms, 203 yards in the game. 207 yards rushing, and that was just another dominating performance, especially by Kevin Grooms, where he just carried the team. The Thunder and Herd do improve to 6-3 and 4-1 in Conference USA. So please remember, if you like this video, you're excited for this series, please comment, like, and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. Stay tuned for episode 11 as we take on the 6-2 Tulsa on Thursday Night Football. So it's prime time, y'all. Y'all got to make sure y'all see this episode. And as always, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.